the Vibetribe family. Today, it's Let's Talk Tuesday. So, I know, it's been a hot minute since I've done a whip-in chat. I'll explain why when we get into it. I'm also just random thoughts, and I'm going to tell some embarrassing moments from my past. Bear spray, bad. So let's just get on to chatting. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you join the Vibetribe family by hitting that little red subscribe button. Get that one right down there. If you like today's video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, as it does let me know I'm on the right track for creating content for you. If you don't like it, that's okay. Give me a big old thumbs down. Don't bother me none. Thanks for the watch time. Thanks for helping me too. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when my squirrely videos upload. Let's chat.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How's your day so far? Hopefully it's a fantabulous one. Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction. And welcome. I know, you guys, it has been an absolute hot minute since I've done a whip and chat, and I'm going to explain why momentarily once I fix my diamonds here. What was I doing? Like, was I totally squirreling or what? Like, these are all... Okay, you know what? I can't use a hand torch. If you're wondering why, go to Monday's Make It Monday. I can't multi-place. Like, my black is like going wiggly here. Like, oh. Alright, so it is Let's Talk Tuesday. Today we are going to, and you guys are crooked. Squirrel. We are going to just chat random thoughts, maybe get a little caught up. I'm going to tell you guys a couple of my most embarrassing moments. Not most embarrassing, but okay. We're going to let's just back this train up here. I think I'm a little flustered. So I am just going to 2-place. I am no longer going to 4-place because me and 4-placing is not going very well with this painting. For whatever reason. So I will use my new 2-placer, acrylic 2-placer. I cannot wait to get my 3-placer. I got this from a Canadian company. I do have a video down, it's called We Have a Handle on this, but I will link them down below. I know they were getting some new pen blanks in, so I'm excited to get more. I actually have most of my favorite pens sitting here beside me. I have a lot. So the reason why I haven't really been doing whip-in chats, maybe I should, normally I had like 3 a week. Now I don't think I really haven't been doing too many. And I think it's mainly because of my hand. I am absolutely embarrassed. I will come up a little bit closer so maybe you guys can see what I'm talking about. Do you see all those bumps on my tattoo? Even my fingers, like you can't even make out. That's the witch's alphabet and it's supposed to spell Rowan. I got one on my thumb too. And so I've gone and I've done some research. And I guess years after getting a tattoo, which it's been for me, you can still react to the ink, which seems really strange for me. I will actually insert somewhere on the screen here if you want to pause and read, but I Googled and it's, I showed it to my doctor and he is a little concerned because this tattoo is older. So I'm going to go back and see him after it's been a couple months and I seen him last. Every tattoo that I've gotten from this artist is doing the same thing. Like my arm here, like tons. This one spot on my arm has been tattooed 5 or 6 times with cover up after cover up. This is an original one time, but with it being, like it's even on the witch's hat and the raven. Like, it's embarrassing, especially when it's on your hand. Like, no, I don't have leprosy. Like, I've actually been asked that. Like, what, do you have leprosy or something? I'm like, do I look like I have leprosy on my, So I am having a reaction to the ink years later. It, stress, my health issues, I've read where they'll come up, they'll go down. My doctor has prescribed cortisone cream. I just need to get it filled. He's talked about cortisone, like some form of an injection, like that you can do that will help to lower the raising of the scar, which it's basically scar tissue that, and it is itchy, but yet if I touch them, like if I touch the bumps too hard, they hurt. So it's definitely something that's got me concerned. None of my other tattoos, like my No More Pain, this one right here, both my upper arm where my wolf dream catcher is, down on my legs, I've got ink. It's only the tattoos I've gotten from this particular artist, and won't be able to find him again. I don't know where he went or what's going on there, but that's why I haven't really been doing whip and chats. Not that you guys like they're standing out, but it's just in your own mind, they're there. Like right now it's with going into summer, and here I am wanting to wear, and when I go out, I'm wearing long sleeves and I'm keeping them covered up, and when you get tattoos, like I'm proud of my witch tattoo. I love my witch tattoo. It's my heritage. It's who I am. Oh, shit. That's a bad one. So that's one of the reasons. And you guys, to be honest with you, I haven't even been diamond painting. Today is really the first day that I've sat down and worked on my Mom G from Treasure Studios Art, which I am an affiliate. New artist just dropped, Lizzie Falcon. Definitely, you can see my affiliate link will be down in the description box. Any information you may be looking for is down in the description box. And if it's not, then just reach on out to me. So yeah, like I haven't been diamond painting like with Patreon, which by the way, you guys seen in the beginning, I want to thank every single one of my Patreons. I was not expecting that. Like, I don't know why I always think so low. Like I thought 5, 6, and nope. So I want to thank you guys very, very, very much for the support that you have shown me. I got lots planned. It's just sitting down and getting it done. I will have my Patreon link down below. Tomorrow the mail outs go out. So how I'm basically working it is mail out is the 10th of every month. Oh, I gotta close that off there. Mail out is the 10th of every month. And if you sign up after I've sent out the mail outs, you will not receive that month mail out that month, but you will get extra items in the following month's mail out. I'm not going to go, like, I just don't want to be going to the post office 5,000. Like, with the way our post works here, we have a community mailbox. And all our mail goes into the community mailbox unless it's too big, and then we get notice to go to the post office. So I don't leave my house often. As you guys know, it's hard with my back and everything else. So I only want to go to the post office once a month. And that's for mail outs. So like I said, if you sign up today, then you will still get June's mail out. If you sign up tomorrow, you will get extra items in July's mail out. And that's just because I don't want to take on more than I can handle. And what I mean by that is, I've got to have a system. I need to be organized, and that's just the way it's going to be. If people don't like it, then please don't sign up. As you guys know, I have been on the search for new diamond painting companies. I've been doing this for quite some time. A good majority of the year, I've been on the hunt for new diamond painting companies that are poured glue. I've received a few shipments. So you guys will get to see those coming up. You will not see DAC on my channel. And that just came from a consensus of talking to a lot of people. You know, they're like, how many times do we need to see a specific painting unboxed? And by the time Diamond Art Club gets to me, you guys have already seen the unboxings probably 5 times over, if not more. So, and I'm on the mission for finding affordable, good diamond painting companies. I am going to create a playlist so that way, you know, if you guys are looking for those videos, I'm going to actually do that probably after I'm done filming this, and that playlist will already be done. I am going to no longer put new diamond painting companies in a hodgepodge unboxing. Only reason being is then it's harder for people to find them. So I am just going to be open them per company. So they're not going to be long videos, but they're going to be there, you know. And I should have known better than to put diamondart.ca into a hodgepodge, because it was a new company and I should kind of maybe, so I thought about it, and that's basically how that's going to roll. I have a few coming up. Actually, I've got quite a bit, you know, of different companies that I've found. Someone reached out to me and asked me if I would be willing, and they're Canadian, if I'd be willing to test out a wax, a diamond painting wax. I'm like, sure, I would love to test out a wax. You know, like I said, there's lots of people who make acrylic pens. It doesn't mean people are copying. You can have multiple companies that do wax. Like there's Patty Wax, there's Not Your Mama's Mud from Whimsical Daisy. You know, it's good to have variety. I like variety. I don't know, maybe that, like they say variety is the spice of life or something or other, or something along those terms. You guys know what I mean. So as I said, I also mentioned, if you watched Road to Recovery this past Sunday, I am in what is called a borderline low, where I don't have energy. I don't want to do anything. I just kind of want to sit on my duff and do nothing. I am refusing to do that. I am refusing to, let's look for my scoop. Oh, my scoop not in here. Scoop, where'd you go? Do you guys do that? Like, am I the only loser that talks to my shit like it's actually going to respond to me? Huh. I don't know where it went. Oh, unless it's over here. Look at me just going through all my stuff. I got all these mugs and holders. The first thing I was going at was this here from my 3D designs, which is the owl. Then I was the Diamond Art Addiction mug. I am going to have more of these soon. People have asked, and I am going to get more mugs. And then the 4 placers. No, I don't know where my scoop is, but it is what it is. And then I have this little container here. This is where I keep my 4 placers. And someone asked why so many? Because I go through them like wildfire. Ouch! And I just pinched myself. Dang it. All right. Let's see if I can get myself reorganized here. Okay. So you guys are going to get to see lots of fun. I was talking about BPD. Okay, squirrel. I'm totally squirreling here. Squirrels are rampant. Oh, my Lanta. Here we go. So I'm in a borderline low. It's like with bipolar. They have ups and downs. Well, it's kind of the same with borderline personality disorder. That, you know, we get highs and lows, and I'm in a low. But I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I'm trying to keep myself distracted so I don't just go and sit down on the couch and do nothing. And then what happens is the depression sets in. And if you live with mental health, then you understand. So, And it feels good to actually be sitting down and diamond painting. I've missed it. Resin has really taken a good part of my time, which trust me, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love doing the resin work. I'm busy. I'm definitely busy and I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to answer messages as quickly as I can. You know, I don't know how bigger channels keep up. I really, truly don't know. You know, like I feel bad if I don't message people back, but I'm not one for sitting on my phone. You know, I'm just not one to do it unless I'm in a video chat, because then I can continue doing what I'm doing. Right now, I need to keep myself busy. And that's basically what I've been doing. I got my first Michael's order today. Oh my God, you guys. I was so flippin', like, cause I'm always checking my front door. Cause some things come from Pure Later, some things come DHL, so I get shit. I had two drops at my door today. So I'm always looking out the door. And when I seen that Michael's box, I was like, oh, are you flipping kidding me? So I've got crushed glass. I've got some opaque resin tint in warm tone right now. I'm going to place another order sometime this week so I can get the cool tones. It'll be nice to have the opaque colors so that way not everything is see-through. And I've got some great ideas. I got crushed glass. Ooh, I'm excited. I am. I've got some amazing molds, even though I've had to replace a few because I can't not use a hand torch. Nope, me and hand torches don't mix. Oh man, I do not want to have to go to single placing. Why are these just not lining up for me? So one thing that I've learned, like, you know, is keeping myself busy. And I'm always constantly in my mind going over what I have instead of what I don't have. I'm not allowing negative influences around me. So that's been very helpful. There's a chat group that I'm a part of on Facebook in Messenger. And, you know, I really enjoy doing those little group video chats. They're very nice. You know, they're a distraction. And with these people, I actually feel like I can just let loose. If I swear, I swear. You know, they're just a good, overall great group of people. And we were in a video chat today as I'm sitting there squirreling around trying to get, you know, things ready for mail outs tomorrow. I've got a few more to stuff and then they will be good to go. Okay, this is really pissing me off. Okay, you guys, I'm going to pause for a minute. I'll be right back. I need to get that fixed because it's driving me crazy and I won't be able to speak while I'm trying to fix it. I'll be back in a second. All right, and we're back. So I think we are just going to single place it for right now. Using my straightener, but it feels like it's just making it worse. So single placing it is. So as you read by the title and, you know, I was actually, before we went pause there, I was speaking to you guys about the group that I have a video chat with there. And we were just bullshitting and talking. I really enjoy talking with them. And that's what it was. We were going for a walk to my mailbox, which no mail had arrived yet. And we were talking about, like where we live. Like, you know, I don't have to worry about tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes. I'm in a pretty safe spot, you know. And I said, but I live with the cougars and the bears. And everyone's like, yeah, I'll take my chances with hurricanes or whatever. And I'm like, oh, come on now. I'm like, when we go for a walk, we take bear spray with us. And they're like, does that work? I'm like, well, I've been bear sprayed, so I know what that shit feels like, and it don't feel no good. They're like, well, and I'm like, well, I'll save it for today's Let's Talk Tuesday. So I didn't tell them the story of how I bear sprayed myself. It is an embarrassing moment, but c'est la vie. It is what it is. Shit happens. So I was going camping with a group of friends. This was just before I met Mr. Addiction. We were going for a camping trip, and, to try and help me distract me from the recent breakup, blah, blah, blah. So here we are, we're out at the campsite, and I'm feeling good, and things are going well. And I said, you know what, this is awesome. Things are going really good. I shouldn't have said that. All right, so everybody's like, do we have bear spray? And I'm like, yep. They're like, okay, well, where is it? And I said, it's just over here on the picnic table. So I go over and I'm like tooting along, grabbing it. And they're like, well, how does it work? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, well, so I'm like, here I am, being the dumbass that I am. I'm like trying to figure out how to work it. And what do? Spray myself. Yeah, that happened. I did that to myself. Here I am running around hooting and hollering, fuck, this shit burns. This shit burns. Get it out, get it out. No, I'm just fit to be tied. Meanwhile, they're all sitting over there by the flipping campfire laughing their asses off at me. Just because I was sitting there, and I guess the way I had the can held and I'm looking at it, and I'm like literally maybe 12, 13 inches from my face, looking at it, and I just hit the wrong thing. I don't know how I did it, but literally sprayed myself in the face. It wasn't a long shot, but it was a, one sec, folks, I have to grab a drink. There we go. There's no sense in pausing you guys for that. So yeah, here they are over at the campfire, enjoying themselves, laughing and going on. And I'm just literally running around like a chicken with my head cut off, looking for anything liquid to splash into my eyes. Do you think any of them assholes would come and help me? No, they're going to sit there and laugh at Sherry. Yeah, so what do? I grabbed somebody's drink, not realizing that it was alcoholic. Here I am, throwing it on my face. Yeah, bear spray and alcohol, vodka, I don't recommend. No. So now they're laughing even harder. I'm like my friend Juanita. She's like, oh my God, Sherry, I'm going to die sitting here laughing. I'm like, yeah, you're going to die, all right. And it's not going to be from effing laughing. So here I am, like literally like screaming. So all these other campers are coming over. Because I tell you guys, that shit burns. Like literally like burn. So we're rinsing like these other campers, of course, they're smart and they have a little first aid kit, little thing, new fancy camper people. One second, he's sippy. Here I am, like literally like my eyes were like, I couldn't even open them, you guys. And meanwhile, like all of a sudden I'm starting to feel like I can't breathe because it is so harsh. I'm like, if that don't freaking get rid of a bear, I don't know what will. I really don't. So yeah, they're all sitting there laughing, and like these serious Joe campers come along and they're like, you don't have a first aid kit? Dude, I'm sleeping in a tent with a hole. Does it look like I have a first aid kit? Needless to say, like, they all wanted to end the camping trip. And I'm like, no. It'll go away. So here I am, a few hours later. I'm finally able to open my eyeballs. But my eyes are like just puffy. Like my face is like swollen. And oh yeah, it just looked great. It was grand. Dude, good thing. I don't even know if that shit went on Facebook or not. I don't know if they were filming me rolling around in the fucking dirt or what they were doing over there. All I know is I was not. It's like another time. You know what, you guys? I swear I have asshole friends. All right. So I do smoke marijuana. I have smoked marijuana since the age of 13. It is legal in Canada. If you don't want to hear anything about marijuana, then please just stop watching here. Because this next story does involve marijuana. So here we are, me and my asshole friends. We're out. This is when I was like young, you guys. Like this is like back in the day, 1990s throwback here. Like we're going way back into Sherry's past. So here we are. we're out at what we called cash per cot. Like that, we're in the town I live in now. I grew up here. So that was where all the young kids went to party. And I need my diamond grinder here. I've never had to use one of these. So here we are. We're all like, we get this bright idea. We're going to burn some bales, like not bales of hay, but bales of, compounded cardboard and shit. So here we are out at Cash per Cot, and we get this bright idea that we're going to roll an ounce of marijuana in one joint. I'm not kidding you guys. I mean, yeah, like we were just young and dumb, talk about, this is what your brain will do when it's on drugs. Just saying, I was young, dumb, and I had no control. Anywho, so here we are. There's probably 30, 40 of us that are, I don't even know. That's probably a little bit of exact, maybe 15, 20 people. So it took about, 3 hours to get it all grinded up, get it all, ready to roll. I don't even know how many papers that bad boy was, but it was like, I don't know, a foot long like that. And it was like, it was big. It was really, really, it was a very big joint. So we were all standing in a circle, me and my asshole friends, we're all standing in a circle, and then people start dropping up, right? Like we went from like 16 people down to 4. I am proud to say I was one of the 4, but I probably should have stopped. So, everyone's having a good time, hooting, hollering, then there's some that are drinking. Meanwhile, I'm wrecked. Like I am just gone. What does this girl do? Okay, now back then I was small. Okay, like I wasn't big girl like I am now. I had my operation. I was just a thin little tiny little thing, 4'11", maybe 110 pounds. What do? I decide that I'm going to trip and land in the fire on my ass. And instead of getting out like a normal person would, I sat there singing "Devil, Devil, Devil in the Fire." Oh yeah, over and over. What do my asshole friends do? Leave me there. Not for long. Like my boyfriend at the time actually came and got me out of the fire, but I'm sitting there literally singing "Devil, Devil, Devil in the Fire" over and over. Yeah, that's me. Now, yes, I do smoke marijuana. Back then I was young. I had no control over myself. I was smoking for the wrong reasons. Now I smoke to help with anxiety, blah, 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 and every effing else thing I got going on with me. I prefer it over taking the opioids because I am a recovering drug addict. My drug of choice was crystal meth. And I don't know. I was debating on maybe telling you guys some old stories of, it would be on Road to Recovery. That's when I talk about those days, but maybe sharing a little bit of the stupid shit that I did, the stuff that I remember that I don't ever want to, it actually keeps me straight. I know I talk about taboo stuff on my channel, and some people like it, some people don't. Do I care? No, I don't care. Like I said, if you don't like it, thanks for the watch time. I've decided I just don't got time for bullshit. I've had a few people reach out to me and ask me my opinion on everything that's going on in the world. Asked if I had one. I'm like, well, just like assholes, everyone has an opinion. Everyone has one. So of course, yeah, I have one. But I am doing a video sharing my opinion. It's going to be done in a format that I've never done before. And you guys will see my opinion and my thoughts. That's all I want to say about that right now until I get the video done. And then you guys will know my opinion and my thoughts on it. You know, right now I don't scroll through my news feeds. I will go through Instagram before I'll go through Facebook. And reason being is I need to keep myself, especially with being in a BPD low right now, I need to avoid anything and anyone who has any negativity. And I'm not saying what's going on is negative, so don't fucking take that and twist it on me. You know, I'm angry, but maybe I'm angry for the different reasons than other people. My heart is broken and my soul hurts. So that's where I stand right now with that. I don't know what's all going on. Because I don't scroll, and I know people are like, well, that's bad. You're turning your back to it. No, I'm not. I just haven't shared my opinion yet, you know, and some people have and some people haven't. That's the beauty about this being my channel. Just saying, you know, I can determine what I'm going to put on it and what I'm not going to put on it. I do have an opinion, you know, and when the video comes out, you guys will see what that opinion is. I want to, like, my goal, as you guys very well know, is, and I mean, your guys' messages, I tell you, have been helping. The last time I had a low, I had a low, I disappeared. I went into ghost mode and had to get myself through it, you know, and this time I'm having one a little bit closer to than I normally do, but that's the way it's gonna be. You know, this time I'm refusing to go into ghost mode. I'm like, you know what? I pride myself on being real. I pride myself on, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that, because not everybody's my cup of tea. People who used to be my cup of tea are not my cup of tea no more. You know, and it happens. People grow apart. It's, you know. Now I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, man. Guess it wasn't that important. It's a squirrel. See, that's one of the lovely things that I live with that I hate is the brain fog. Anyway, I know I was talking about BPD, I pride myself, and I'm not saying that creators who maybe necessarily don't talk about taboo topics, that doesn't mean that they're not real, you know? So don't take what I say and twist it and make it into something it's not. You know, like I said, I want to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm not a sheep. Bah. I can't bah very well. You know, I mean, you know, I want to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else. You know, some days I have a little bit more lightheartedness, giggly. It just depends where I'm at, you know, and a lot of you said the next time I have a low, don't go ghost. You know, like, not that people are like telling me you need to do this, but the suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions. And I know there's a few of you that watch me who suffer with borderline personality disorder as well. So you understand what it's like to have the hypersensitivity. You understand that with BPD, sometimes we have a tendency to make things about us when it's not, has nothing to do with us. And these are things that I'm learning to control. It's really hard, you know, like let's say someone that you used to talk to all the time, you're suddenly not talking to them anymore. And it may not have fuck all to do with you, but people with BPD will make it about them. What did I do wrong? Well, the way I look at it, if I haven't done anything, which, you know, that I haven't done anything to get them mad at me, then they're not mad at me. You know, instead, reach out and ask, are you okay? Instead of, did I do something to piss you off? These are things, when you have borderline personality disorder, you got to learn there is no medication. And that's probably maybe another reason why I smoke a lot of marijuana, is it does help to keep me on an even keel. I'm already squirrely enough, guys. Could you imagine me without the ganja? The only times in my life that I did not smoke marijuana was when I was doing crystal meth, or when I was pregnant. You know, I am one of those people that I truly believe that if you're going to have a child, they deserve the best chance at life. And those first 10 months in your womb can determine a lot. So I always stayed clean during pregnancies. The moment I knew, even though sometimes, you know, we don't know we're pregnant. Yeah, anyhow, that's for another day. I'm just trying to think, like, oh, some of you want to see, look at me, just squirrel. Squirrels are nuts. The squirrels are crazy. I'm sure they're dancing across the screen right now because, man. So the weekend, I left last week to go for my son's birthday. I shared some of that in Road to Recovery, which is, you know, I have playlists for all the little different series, making up new words now, Sherry, are we? For all the different little things that I do here on YouTube. I had an amazing time. I stayed at my daughter's this time. Normally I stay at my mom's. And poor Grayson. So I got there Thursday evening. We had dinner. I need a sippy. I got there Thursday. We had dinner. You know, my daughter made a nice dinner for us. And then, you know, it was bath time, and Grayson, my grandson, was just a happy little guy until he went to go to bed. Usually when I'm there and he goes to bed, I'm gone when he gets up. Well, that night he was freaking out because he'd only gotten to see me for a couple hours because, of course, me being me, I got in late. So we're sitting there, we're trying to get him into bed, and he's just fit to be tied. My daughter isn't going into meltdown mode because he's 2. If you've got kids, you know what those 2s are like. And I looked at him, and he's got his monkey. I said, Grayson, Nana, stay. Nana, stay. I'll be here when you get up tomorrow. He put his little arm around his monkey, closed his eyes, went to sleep. So that Friday morning, I can hear I'm laying in bed, kind of going through my phone and just chilling. And my daughter goes and lets my grandson out of his room, and all I hear is, Nana, Nana, Nana. And then as soon as he seen me on the couch or on the futon, he lit up like a Christmas tree, just bright, come running to me. Oh, it was so cute. So the next time I go, I'm going to stay at my daughter's again. I was supposed to stay until Sunday, but they had talked about some really bad rains coming in, and I really don't want to drive in torrential rain. Sometimes in Alberta, Canada, we have what we call monsoon June, where for the month of June, it's like rain, and more rain. So far, it being June 9th, so far we're doing good. You know, we haven't had torrential rains, lots of wind. But like I was saying to my friends there on our video chat, I was walking back from the post office and my hair, because it was up, looked like a bloody mess. Seriously, have you guys seen my hair right now? Holy shit. I tell you, oh yeah. I'm actually debating on cutting it off. Yeah, right. But we get lots of wind here, being that we're in the valley of a mountain. So we can get some pretty wicked rains. So it was a really good weekend. Like, we had an amazing, if you want to see some footage, just go to my Road to Recovery. It's, people are asking me to put timestamps down in the description box when I have a multitude of different, I'm like, yeah, maybe. Like, I don't know, like, you can skip through, like, I'll do that with some videos. You know, especially if it's like like a multitude of unboxing and they're unboxing something I'm not interested in, I'll just kind of skip through it till I see something different coming on the screen. You know, but I don't know, timestamps, we'll see. Right now, I'm just trying to get myself on a schedule. I was so bloody happy. I had my video up on time last night, and I am going to have Let's Talk Tuesday up on time as well. Boop, 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 boop. And then I'm going to go film some new diamond painting company videos as requested. I am not going to put them all in one video. I will do them individually. And in that way, I can spend more time discussing things when it comes to the company that I'm showing and not trying to rush through because I don't want to have 2-hour unboxing video. That's why I didn't unbox all of my Star Wars, you know, and yes, the ones that there are ones there for the giveaway. I am going to be, if you are a Patreon, we will be doing the early bird giveaway tomorrow in my Wednesday morning live chat. I go live every Wednesday morning in the Patreon Facebook group that I created. I find it works easier for me if, you know, by having the group. Instead of, you know, having links on YouTube and then links can be shared. I think, you know, when it comes to the lives, like, you know, when I'm going to do something like that, it'll be done in the group. So we will be doing that early bird giveaway tomorrow. I'm just going to, everyone who became a Patreon before June 1st, they're going to be entered into, I'm just going to put a random name generator. I'll put in all their names, and then that way I know who to mail the Star Wars to when I send out the Patreon. So they will be getting that with their Patreon packet. Every month I do a giveaway in the group. It'll mainly be for TSA, but I may throw in a Star Wars. And what I might do is it'll just be a TSA gift certificate is probably what I will do. And then that way people can go and pick their own paintings. You know, they can. So that's basically how I'm going to run that. And that will be done on the 1st of every month. I might change it up. I might decide to do something different. You never know with me. I like to try and keep things, I don't know, like I just don't want to be like other channels. I just want to be me. You know, yeah, we may have similar topics sometimes, but I'm so sick and tired of hearing you're copying. Yeah, okay. I call it inspired, but so actually, and then I will be doing the 1,000 member giveaway in the Facebook group here sometime. I don't know how I'm going to do that one. I'll figure it out. See, here I am trying to think of ideas, and here I'm filming like, come on, Sherry, what are you doing? Quit being a dumbass. I don't know if you can tell right now, probably because it's higher up, I am doing a checkerboard pattern. I am working on the good old 310, so I'm just doing checkerboard just to have something different. So I definitely do take your guys' suggestions. I absolutely do. You know, you guys want me to put the new diamond painting companies, you know, and absolutely. I mean, as a creator, we can't fix something if we're not told, you know, and then I can, you know, work. So thank you very much. You know who you are. I appreciate, you know, and I mean, there is nothing wrong with constructive criticism. It's just how you word it, you know, and that's why sometimes I like doing voice messaging when I'm talking with people through Messenger. If I'm not on a video chat, is I prefer doing voice messaging so you can hear the tone of my voice. You know, you can tell what, you know, if I'm being goofy or silly. I've actually had some of you say, like, you need to tell your stories that you tell us on your channel. I'm like, I can definitely get pretty theatrical when I can be telling a story. You know, I mean, that's a part of entertaining. But yeah, I can definitely get pretty theatrical. Like I said, right now, if I don't quite seem like myself, it's because I'm not, but I'm refusing to put my head in the sand. And with your guys' comments, you know, messages, they do really truly help. They absolutely 100% help. And I appreciate every single one that I get. I may not always comment back because it's hard for my hands, but I do read them. And when I read them, I heart them. You know, I'll try and go and do, like when I'm done here and this video is uploading, I'll probably go and respond to yesterday's comments, you know, and you guys have lots of suggestions with the resin. Somebody had said with the resin, you know, 24 hours. It depends. I should have mentioned this in the video that I was using casting resin, not epoxy resin. Epoxy resin, yes, I can usually have my little project within 24 hours. With casting resin, it takes a little bit longer for it to cure. And that's where that happened. That came in. That's why, because that was casting resin. I will be ordering more epoxy soon here. Like I said, this stuff is not cheap. Some of you have been reaching out to commission me and ask me to make a piece for them. Right now, I am not committing to anything. I am just building up stock of, like, you know, glitters, tints, flowers, dried flowers, just different things. If there's a piece that's already made, like I'm mailing out a couple tomorrow, you know, I'm not going to charge, you know, it's, well, depending on what piece it is, you know, if anything, just pay for the shipping and the item's yours. That's it. You know, I'll just send it COD and so on and so forth, or you can PayPal, whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah, but down the road, I am going to be starting a Facebook page. It will be called Purple Door Crafts. And that is where I will slowly start to, build a stock of items. We're going to have candles coming soon. We're going to have soaps. It's going to be fun. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Life is good. It really is. Even though I'm kind of in a low and I'm counting the blessings that I have instead of what I don't have. And that really, truly helps you guys. Like if you're in a low and you're just kind of feeling down, start counting your blessings. Look at what you do have, you know, like you have children, be grateful. I know I have friends and I know people who would give their left leg to have a child, whether that child comes with special needs or not, you know. So I have a son that's high functioning autistic. I still have a son, you know, I still have children. I have grandchildren, you know, I have an amazing family. I have loving, caring parents. You know, I have a man who loves me through and through for who I am, my squirrely, crazy self. These are things that I tell myself when I start going low and I just want to go sit on the couch and drown out the world. Now, I may have a day where I do that, and that's fine. I always say it's okay to not be okay. Just don't sit on that train forever. It's not good. It's not healthy. You know, and lots of people ask me, you know, like, why do you, I don't know. We're not going to go there right now. We're just not going to go there. We'll save that for another day. Okay, now you guys are going, well, no, you started, so you might as well finish. People will ask me, okay, how was that worded to me? When you're in, basically, I was asked in a nutshell from doing Road to Recovery, like, well, if you're in a low, why are you doing this? Why are you continuing? You know, like, I'm bringing people down. And I'm like, by talking about it is not bringing people down. That's the fucking problem, you guys, is people don't talk about it. It's taboo, you know? And, you know, if I'm bringing you down, then don't fucking watch me. I don't care. You know, this is very therapeutic for me. It works. Like, I don't go, especially with the social distancing right now, I don't go to NA meetings. So when I talk about it and I talk about maybe what's bothering me, that is like my NA meeting. So if you don't like it, don't watch. You know, at least I am trying to push through. And I said, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. So I choose to look for the positive in things, even when things may not seem like it. I have a roof over my head, you know, a roof that's paid for. And Mr. Addiction and I are chatting, and we're thinking we're going to wait and see where things are sitting when the condo sells. You know, things are kind of looking up. This is home. We're not like, you know, we just might look at, you know, we're leaving our options open. Basically, that's how I can word it. Is, oh, they're all stuck together. So I think, you guys, this is going to be long enough. I've gone over things. I've caught you up. I had an amazing weekend with family. Wish I would have stayed longer, even because it didn't torrential downpour. But, you know, c'est la vie is what is. Okay, y'all. I am now going to bid thee all farewell so I can get this up on time. I feel like leaving it to the last minute. I'm going to bid thee all farewell. We will be live tomorrow night on Melissa's channel, Melissa B. I will link that down below as well. If you're interested in wanting to get yourself a 2 or 3 placer acrylic pen like this here, where you have the 2 little things, definitely go check out. We have a handle on this. I will have them linked down below as well. And anything else should be linked down below. All right, stay positive, live blessed. And until the next time, many, many blessings. #Vibetribe. Bye, guys.